Welcome back to another top 5 series where I'm going to be listing my top 5 oddball beginner fish. I am really sick of seeing the same species people promoting for beginner fish. But if you're like me and you're looking for something a little bit different, a little bit oddball, this video is for you. I'm going to be showing you some fish that are beginner friendly, unique, underrated, easy to care for, and that will definitely stand out in your aquarium. So let's jump straight into it. I am fully aware that everybody loves live bearers, your platies, your mollies, your guppies, your swordtails. So I am going to be kicking it off with 2 live bearers that are not so common in the hobby. So the 2 live bearers I'm going to be speaking about, one being the least killifish and the other one being the spotted skipper. The least killifish is actually one of the smallest live bearers you can find. It's maxing out at around 2 centimeters. It's peaceful, hardy, perfect for heavily planted nano tanks, and they don't really require any crazy water parameters. They're just super easy to care for. The least killifish would be fun in a tank of 30 litres plus and are not fussy on food or diet. Moving on to the spotted skipper. So this live bearer is less known in the industry as the species is actually slightly endangered. So it's not a fish that you're gonna come across often, but if you can, they are absolutely fascinating. These guys will need a tank of 40 litres plus, and they can actually withstand cooler temperatures. So their temperature range is 18 to 24 degrees. Moving on to another massively underrated species are gobies. There are obviously hundreds of different types of gobies. I obviously can't go into every single one because that would just take way too long, but I'm gonna mention a couple gobies that are quite easy to get hold of, and one of them being the blue neon goby. So these guys are actually algae grazers, and under the right lighting they have a blue shimmer all across their body. They're super peaceful, energetic, and really good at grazing over that biofilm and algae within the tank. Now moving on to a lesser known goby in the industry, and that is the Adia goby. These gobies get a little bit larger than your standard goby and require a tank of 80 litres or more. The males can be quite aggressive, so it's best to keep them in pairs or groups. Their temperament is a little bit more aggressive and pushy than your standard gobies, but if you are willing to give that a go, then I would highly recommend them. Moving on to the hovering zebra loach. So these guys are often mistaken for aggressive loaches. Like most loaches, they do eat small snails. That is perfect for snail pest control in smaller tanks. They are super social, super active, and best kept in groups of 5 or more. Many rice fish in the hobby are often overlooked due to their lack of coloration, but one rice fish that I absolutely love is the daisy blue rice fish. Again, another fish that is just never promoted as beginner fish. These fish have very unique colors, the males having a red-orange body with the blue fin, making them an absolute showstopper in nano tanks. Again, just a super peaceful and shy, hardy fish that is perfect for beginners. And last but not least is the ruby tetra. Now, we always see the neon tetra, the cardinal tetra, the Romy nose tetra, but for some reason, I hardly ever see people promoting the ruby tetras, and I don't know why, because they are a bright pinky reddish color, and they're a lovely shoaling fish like most tetras are. Other good species to put them in with would be the green Rasboras, emerald dwarf Rasboras, just smaller, peaceful fish. But they stay really small, which is perfect for nano communities. They are more peaceful and shy than other tetras, so you'd have to be cautious about what other fish you're putting them in with. Now, before we end the video, I wanted to do a bonus fish, which is one of my all-time favorite fish, and I actually have a tank full of them. And this fish do require a little bit more attention. If you are willing to go that extra mile, then I would definitely recommend getting these fish, and that is the licorice gouramis. They are so beautiful and mysterious, perfect for people who are willing to go the extra mile. With stunning iridescent and unique behavior. This species is usually only recommended to a species only setup. However, they can be kept with more peaceful nano fish such as your more peaceful gobies, shrimp, or your ruby tetra. I would highly recommend these to anyone who really is willing to put in the effort for these fish because they are absolutely stunning. These fish need very soft water, meaning their pH ranges from 4.5 to 6.5 at a temperature of 24 to 28 degrees. They do look best in black water setups and needs a tank of 40 litres plus. These are my beginner friendly oddball fish to make your aquarium stand out from anyone else. Don't get me wrong, I'm aware that some of these fish might be hard to come by. If you really are into the hobby and want to go the extra mile, I would highly recommend checking out any of these fish. This isn't me saying that neon tetras and your standard live bearers and your standard beginner fish aren't interesting, but one of the reasons why I made this YouTube channel was because I was pretty sick of seeing the same fish being recommended over and over again. So if you are looking for more oddball fish, then definitely give us a like, give us a follow, and keep tuning in for more videos like this. If you have any of these fish, or if you are interested in buying any of these fish, let me know in the comments. I would love to know, and I'll see you on the next one.